Alright everybody, we're back to Dragon Age. It's been a day, as is most of these. You can always tell when it's been a new day, because I'm always standing in Haven. Crafted some stuff, I made some new armor. There's nothing fancy here. It's not rare armor, high tier. Matter of fact, I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. I'll just show you. It's
Travel safely.
Shut up.
Please send Fisser our thanks for the refreshment.
Over the light armor, you know, these are classified in tiers. Like these are the rare ones, but this is just, you can tell based on like 4 or 3 materials. This is just some typical ass Inquisition battle armor. I just like the appearance, and you know, I wanted something nice, so I made it red. On the flip side,
You need something?
if you pay attention, this is why boots and shit change color, as you can see. It is, in fact, what I thought it was. It's a dust effect. Some kind of, you've been walking around, so the bottom part of your armor gets covered in gunk. It looks fine on this, but it looks really bad on some things, because your boots just turn, well, tan like that, and it sticks the fuck out. It's gross. Okay, so we're back in Haven. I figured what we're going to do here is we're going to spend this beginning of this episode talking to companions and shit, because we've gotten new ones. There's a lot going on. First, we'll start out with the war table, because I know some of that stuff's finished. And send some more people out. And Haven's been looking different. Like, you can see there's exploding barrels and shit everywhere, like this shit. I mean, there's a bunch of new stuff. I guess we're clearly getting more powerful in terms of Inquisition on its own. I didn't even realize there was a ladder here. Let's take a look. No, does this mean I can, like... Nope. Okay, whatever. So we'll go deal with what's up here, and I gathered all the crystals in the other zones that we've been to, so we're ready to go back to the Oasis and continue on with that. But, like I said, we're going to get companion shit out of the way. First, war
The
table.
Inquisition appreciates your assistance.
Oh shit, that's actually going to be...
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
Interesting. So Josephine and whatever her name is, or that random ass thing, probably because we opted to smuggle. So this is going to be a main story thing right here. I forgot it was going to do that, but hey, whatever. Then we can do the war table, war board, whatever the fuck it's called. Huh? No? Oh, it looks like we've got perks. Please tell me I can get it. Okay, so this was a waste, but whatever. This is not. This will allow access to all fucking things that I desperately need access to. Okay. Let's start here. Report ready. Sistral Shield of Ludus. Many thanks for the timely information regarding the threat to young Monet. As I am sure you have... Monet. It's probably Monet. Young Monet, as I am sure you have heard, Lady Carolina has been disgraced as a result of making such an undignified attack on a young lady and has retired to the country in shame. The young Duchess herself is quite aware that she has you to thank for her position. She has pledged the city Ludus to the Inquisition cause. Awesome. Fucking cool. And that's available, but we want this. Bastard, sorry, and I hope you see you at summer cottage for our picnic lunch next month. Do not fret about the ghastly things said about your associates. More reasons as well. Your Duke Cyril. Oh great, more stuff. Truth or Dare. And what is this? Grand Cleric Iona. Let's go over here first. Report. We've found what we were looking for, an ancient vault all buried in the thick vegetation at the heart of the island, no doubt untouched for 1,000 years. The effort to open the vault without setting off traps was considerable, and what we found within was interesting. According to an agent named Rion, this was the retreat of one of the last of Andraste's disciples, a guardian who fled some manner of attack on the site. The sacred ashes, he expected reinforcement by other disciples never arrived. Whatever text the man thought reserved mostly crumbled, but we recovered a number of artifacts on the side of the snippet. That one, nothing. Okay, what the hell is this? We're not doing that yet. What is that? Answer a request from Hasmel. Completed, 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 completed. What is this? Completed, completed, completed. So those daggers are the main mission stuff that's been completed. Alright. Completed. 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 Okay, so we have 3 things available. Let's take a look at that. While the chanters listen to my questions, Ali, a cleric, has arisen as leader of those who oppose it. Leona, our Cromland, has quietly gathered them. Honor given her and her lead in the race to become next divine. She should succeed, that mean a redemption of vice perhaps to them, as well as danger. And Clegane has no secrets, but she is dangerous. She has hooked her wagon to the issue alone. We cannot let it take her to the Sunburst throne. She must be silenced. She has rifles, we should pick one, and give that cleric whatever ammunition we can muster against Grand Clegane. A display of force and a warning are all I need. She is not a fool, and I realize the temple order no longer protects her. Okay. I'll probably do Josephine for that one. Let's take a look at this. Heartland's a place of vineyards. If I know the page, coming too much on Microsoft. Okay. We have agents in place near Commandant's now. We can infiltrate his manor at a moment's notice. Cullen won't do this. Okay, hold on. The regionalists on the shore of the White Sea is known as the Heartland, a place of vineyards. It is often said that Orlais Heart is played with gold, and so it seems fitted that the Heartlands are perhaps the richest place outside. Adumar, Amarco, Commandants, both spending money like water, which to pursue. Then a relation to the Empress. We have agents in place near Cornus now. Okay, we'll probably do Liliana for that. Let's do this. What is this? It'll take an hour. Our research is fascinated by Lear fashion from the Golden Nug. Alright, I went to Val Royaux and there was a hidden vendor, because I was actually just looking around the city, and there's a guy, I bought a thing for 10,000 monies, and it was a Golden Nug, and it unlocked this quest. So I'll never need to flesh out something big or something that, well, okay. Having our soldiers place these areas in adjacent areas is simple enough. If you wish to there's placed, it will be done. Our ally, okay, so, and then what is this? We're going to have Cullen probably do that. And what is this? Commander Cullen, I understand the Inquisition recommend. As well as circle, the damage, rise and resources, eliminate further when we have lowest magic with us. And I believe throw them to the wolves, even though they had nothing to do with the rebellion in a sense. I fear you may fail on our duty to protect them. I trust you, some of those who protect. I have no request for charges be transferred to the Inquisition. City towards Major's remains, but there are ways to travel without. We can arrange safe passage from Hasmel and let the cities at sea. I'll be comfortable working with them. They can ensure safe passage for the mages. City toward Major's remains, but there are ways to travel. Wieners? Okay, I'm gonna and let the city's leaders believe they owe us a favor. We can arrange safe passage from Hasmel and let the city's leaders believe they owe us. Major remains. You go do that. The big one. You go do that. And available. What is this? An unknown road that we've heard for our spies. If it remains secret, I can have my people clear the way. And you'll do that.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Now that those are doing that, let's go talk to all our fucking companions and shit, because we've got a goddamn fuck ton of them, and I'm in a good mood today. Let's start in here. Actually, never mind, Josephine's right here, but let me open this. Why is this saying there's somebody in here? What the? Vivian approves. Quiet and social show the truth or dare, like something, a quiet figure. Okay, whatever. Josephine.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
Ooh.
Oh.
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
Yeah, I bet. It's needed more than ever. It's been this way for years.
Mage circles started falling years ago. The Chantry was troubled even before the Divine's murder.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
Calm down. Why is my hand in my... whatever. I can see the importance. You make it sound and the start of many fights. I can see the importance.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thedas.
You sound... That's an ambitious notion. I want to say that to her. I'm going to
How
flirt
did
with her.
someone so lovely and selfless go into Elysian politics, Lady Montillier?
Well, that is, really, you give me too much credit. While you're here, I do have a question. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
Oh, shit. I don't claim to be holy. How will you? I'm going to ask her that.
Will my answer change your reply to the Chantry?
If Leliana, Cassandra, Cullen, and I could agree on our official stance, I could answer that. We should decide soon. The revered mothers don't seem to know what to make of you.
Shit, that Andraste chose me. I don't know. That's private. I don't claim to be holy. Yeah.
I'll tell the Chantry I was saved by circumstance, not divine intervention.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
Don't be angry at me, baby. Dang, baby. Got any more to say?
What may I do for you?
Investigate. How did you meet Liliana? Tell me about yourself. What are your duties? What brought you here? I've already asked her that, excuse me.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Alright, how are our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Lady Drummond promised a visit. She has useful resources if we can get her to set aside her games.
What are her politics?
Oh, no, I meant actual games. Chess, cards, dice, little boards with carved idols from the winter. She made me play that with her for 8 hours once. Steer her towards cards if she insists on a match.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Okay, what about our allies?
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Let's talk about our warriors. Okay, Blackwall.
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
Sir Blackwall seems as loyal to the purpose of the Inquisition as he is to the Wardens. His travels must have taken him strange places. I wish he'd speak more about them.
Interesting. What about Iron Bull?
The Iron Bull has had to have made an impression.
He is a loud, unapologetic accident merely waiting to happen. I do wish he'd stop daring poor dignitaries to outdrink him.
Okay, these are just little quips and whatnot at the other people. That's fine. Who is this? Oh, this is Vivienne.
Blessed are the righteous,
Vivienne.
the lights in the
Hey,
shadow.
Viv. They probably all got a bunch of shit to say.
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared.
Oh,
Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
we can control the mages. Good idea. We can control the mages? Cullen doesn't have enough time to learn. Some of the rank and file need to be trained. Good idea.
The last thing we need are abominations running amok.
I knew you would have a proper grasp of the situation. I'll have a word with Cullen. We are reliant on his people, absolutely. There has never been a greater threat to mages than the breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
I'm not as confident in them. Do you pose a risk? You don't trust mages? You don't trust them?
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages?
It's not so much an opinion as grasping the obvious. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
Well, still doesn't... Templars aren't the solution. I agree with you. Deventer doesn't think so. That's just chantry rhetoric. That is just chantry rhetoric, though. The Dalish don't have Templars. I'm gonna go with that.
The Dalish get along just fine without Templars or Circle Towers.
As I understand it, the elves limit their risk by refusing to have more than 3 mages in a clan. Tell me, what becomes of the Dalish youngster who is not appointed first or second?
Or at least they die free. Say what you mean.
If you want to say something about the Dalish, say it.
For those who value survival, sentimentality is not an option. Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
Mages should be free. We need mages in the Chantry. I believe we need mages in the Chantry. Yeah.
Mages shouldn't be kept out of the Chantry. Who knows the dangers of magic better than a mage?
A curious idea. Such twists and turns your mind takes. It's something to consider, my dear.
I actually agree with that. If people would let mages hang out in the Chantry with the religious folk, then people would be like, oh, well, I guess mages aren't so bad. You can sit here and argue and bicker in the Dragon Age world if mages should be free or not, but that's been going on for thousands of fucking years, and clearly it won't work. Ah, Liliana. Hey.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Stop Liliana from killing the traitor agent. Traitors was encourage Johnny to kill the traitor agent. Do not interfere at all.
It will be done.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Trust me. Everything I do is to protect our interests. Now if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Really?
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Special. I watched you die for me. Why do you care so much about them? I watched you die for me.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
Still, no, that life was a lot worse. I just care that it worked. It was still noble.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
Why do you care about them? Why do you care about the mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
She is not wrong. You're just saying that. Tell me about yourself. You're well connected. Any updates?
Anything I should know?
Altegan has returned to Redcliffe Castle and resumed his duties as Lord. The people are returning, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, our show of support for the mages has angered many.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, that's Varric right there. Varric! Hey, buddy, let me just...
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But Red Lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my Red Lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How fast does it spread?
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
Don't worry.
The Inquisition has the numbers to track down all this lyrium and destroy it.
I hope so. I don't want to think about what happens if it starts a plague. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Anything but celebrate. Have a party. Plan for what's next. Catch my breath. Plan for what? I'm gonna catch my... Oh, shit. Suppose plan.
We can't know what's coming. Best not to get too comfortable.
I can't disagree with that. But maybe you should try to relax while you can. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
That was weird. Got kind of laggy for a second. I like Varric. I think he's my favorite companion. But I loved him in 2. I don't know. It's the personality. It's one of those things where... Who the fuck? Oh, Sarah.
The Chantry isn't supporting us.
Alright, crazy.
Well, that's
Yes.
mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
They're here to help us.
These mages are here to aid the Inquisition. Don't worry.
Sure, don't worry. Magic up there, magic down here. What's to worry about? I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Oh. Tell me about your background. Carry on.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I don't like Sarah. I also like that I can just tell her to leave. I don't understand why that's there. I'm not going to. She hasn't done anything wrong. She's weird, but she's not like a bitch or anything.
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick
Oh
of the
shit, I
Fae?
should have taken him. Dorian is certain.
Dorian was sure, impossible as it seems.
What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witness.
I saw you there.
I'm surprised you're not more interested in your own future.
I know enough. If that future happened, then I, and Cassandra, Cullen and the rest, failed to stop this Elder One. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Oh, you're not wrong. Okay, so I have a feeling that Solus is going to disapprove of anything I say about Dorian.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Halamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
You disagree?
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
Nope. Is that so terrible? So they'll rule us next. I doubt that.
I don't believe that.
It's true. The conditions here are different. Southern mages aren't used to ruling. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed, by inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about the Imperium. Sure.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
I love Tevinter, but that's just me.
Yes, everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
No, just want a general idea.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
Have you seen Alexius?
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Yet no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew.
Interesting. We're gonna go take a look at that. We've still got some companions to talk to, but I'll have to continue on. But I didn't even think to go look in the cells. I'm actually gonna go do that right now. Maybe there'll be somebody to talk to. I suppose we do have our own jails. No. Get out of my way, wall. God damn it. I don't see him. There's nobody in here. Okay. Maybe there's cells I'm unaware of. What the fuck ever. Black Bull. What the? Blackwall actually has a quest, so.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is but one God, one life, one death.
So we're gonna end up going over and talking to him, picking that up. Oh. And Iron Bull's out there as well. Cassandra, Cullen, there's a lot of people. Took a little longer than I wanted it to. But whatever.